Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I guess this is the flip side of that pathway we were walking on just a little while ago.
This is crazy. Who knew such amazing technology existed?
Everything's topsy-turvy and that's all you can think about?
Bear in mind, the core of Rena now sits above us. I pray that we... This one will be difficult to predict.
Tiger Blade! Their arms were interrupted!
This is gonna need all of us together!
Burn in hell! Begin! Demon Explosive ring!
Hurricane foot! Radiant here!
Demon Fang!
This one's mine! Time to shine! Here! No more playing nice!
Take this! Elusive deity!
My head's spinning just watching it!
Out of ammo!
Save you!
Beast assault!
Eat dirt!
First aid!
Take this! Explosive ring!
In a
bind!
Don't mind if I do!
Shine!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Radiant here!
Radiant light!
I'm nearly done for.
Demon Fang!
You must be tired of killing me. I'm merely doing what I can to help. Glad you're on us.
Captivity! Swallow Blade! Be still! Elusive deity! Mirage! Demon Fang!
The fluidity of your movement is simply
You
incredible.
picked the wrong fight!
Alright, now where
Demon
was
Fang! Resonate with the earth!
Beast assault! Where are you going?
Rending you Demon Fang!
Crescent moon!
Bloody hell!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisha!
Resonate with the earth!
Leave the charges to me!
It's weakened!
Demon Fang! This ends now! Demon Fang!
Bloody Tiger Blade!
Ring!
Lion Power! Idiot!
Hold on to your art! Here I come!
Now you see what I can do!
Hurricane Strike! Beast Assault!
I'll pick you up!
Shield all mine! Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight!
Tiger Blade!
Demon Fang!
Lion
Can't get out of this!
Healing circle!
I'm grateful.
Slash! Dazzle!
You take it!
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. You better.
Oh, too shy!
Try harder! Not a chance! Demon Fang! Lightning Thrust! Demon Fang! Elusive deity! Take this! I'm not done! Demon Fang!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisha!
Demon Fang!
Do it! Go for it! Prepare to crumble! This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
What are those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers too.
Not real ones, though. They're just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dana's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dana's Great Spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dahna's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, sounds like that's probably the case.
So if Dahna exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one? That unity could potentially act as Dahna's will.
You mean if everybody was, like, thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Come on, there's no way we could pull that off.
I know it's a long shot, but it might work.
Let's assume that's even possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Rena's great spirit?
If nothing else, it might be an option if we can't use the Renas Alma.
Things are different here than on the surface.
So here's a question. We came all this way to Rena on the assumption the Renas Alma's here, right?
Just don't say it, Law.
Yeah, but I'm just saying...
I said don't.
I can understand why you might be concerned, Law. But you need to remember that there are people it affects more directly than you.
Oh, sorry.
We've managed to make it this far believing. Losing faith now won't do us any good. We're better off focusing our anxiety elsewhere.
Such as?
The Great Spirit. If Hevracht 35's to be believed, our enemy won't just be handing over the Renas Alma to us. At least, not without a fight.
Not only that, but that same enemy just gulped down more than an entire world's worth of astral energy.
Point taken. It may be strange to say, but when I'm fighting, or at least know what needs to be done, it helps me a lot. I don't doubt myself as much. So thanks, both of you. The floor's on the ceiling and the ceiling's on the floor. This whole thing's making my head spin. Why would they even do something like this?
The Helganquil can bend life forms to suit their will. Nothing they could do at this point would surprise me.
The ceiling is on the floor. That doesn't weird you out?
What good is a team made up of members who all share the same opinions on everything? And besides, when you get to be at my ripe old age, one begins to consider it quite uncouth to show one's true emotions at times.
Oh, come on, Grandpa. You can't be that old.
The sands of time wait for none of us, lad.
Yeah, we'll see. Though at this rate, I guess I'll have to live long enough to get as old as you first, huh?
You will. And when the time comes, I look forward to hearing you change your tune on the matter.
That enemy looks strong. Bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Give a heart! Where are you going? If it's in the sky, it's mine!
You picked the wrong. Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
An infusion of hard-shelled insects should do the trick.
Is there a fire?
Make your way! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Like a flame inside me, yearns to be let free. Swallow blade! Demon Fang!
Let me free
Do
you
it!
of your power. All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Leave the enemy's arms to me!
No complaints here!
Make it rain!
Take chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Now!
Hurricane
Demon Fang!
Don't mind if I do!
I'll smash you!
Dance in the wind. Rending you apart.
Going in!
Bloody howling.
Demon Fang!
Tiger Blade!
You're mine!
I'm ready.
Pulling!
All yours, Kisara. Resonate with the earth.
Gemini Aqua! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
Try harder! You picked the wrong fight!
Far enough!
Can't get out of this.
Demon Fang!
Careful! It has some kind of camouflage!
Tiger Blade! Here's the for the weak point! Hurricane Flash!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
I got you! Healing
Demon
Circle!
Fang!
Appreciate the help!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolition! Flaming Meteor! Eat dirt!
Another incantation ruined.
That'll bring you down!
Begin! Demon Fang!
Glacial Fire! Tiger Blade! Let's go!
Explosive ring!
In a bind?
Here's a healing arc!
Ignite!
Arcade!
Take this!
Right up the top!
They smite.
I'll black and blue!
Alright,
Demon
let me
Fang!
out! Searing Flame!
Demon
Reload!
Fang!
I'll
Demon
hold
Blade!
on!
Execute! Demon Fang! Try harder! Not a chance!
Will this light up the door? Alright, let me out! Healing Circle! And just like that, I'm back in. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Freely!
Take it down! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Demon Fang! Try this!
By the power of
Explosive ring! Demon Fang!
In a bind?
Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight! Demon Fang!
Flaming Meteor! Healing Circle!
Demon Fang!
Sorry to trouble you.
This one's mine! I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Now you see what I can do!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
I'm ready!
It's over. Astral energy. Full throttle.
My turn!
If it's in the sky,
Blade.
it's mine!
Demon Fang!
Blaze on fire! Let me
Demon
out!
Fang!
Hurricane
This was all mine!
Captivity!
Demon Fang!
Radiant here!
Burn in hell!
In a bind?
Demon Fang!
Blizzard
Power
blow!
Blade!
I'll face you.
Try this!
My ever fitting just watching you! Switch off it!
Demon Fang!
Hurricane strike!
Eagle
Ready
Ray!
to go!
Demon Fang!
Denied!
Swallow Blade!
Hurricane! I'll heal you
Here I
all!
come! Demon Fang!
Glacial Fire! Healing Circle! Hurricane strike!
Flash!
Radiant here!
Thank you for all your help. Please,
Demon
don't
Fang!
mention it. I'm glad to know someone's got my back.
In a bind?
Flaming Meteor!
Eat this!
Amazing.
Take this!
Piercing roar!
Explosive ring!
Blood.
Rending you up!
Here's a
Demon
healing
Fang!
arc.
Okay, here I go!
Hurricane strike!
I can do without this pain! You're mine!
I'm all filled up!
Take
Another
this!
one's mine!
Demon Fang!
Where are you going? Right up the door!
Armor won't save you!
Alright, let me out!
So tired.
All that running around is catching up with
Demon
you.
Fang!
No, I don't think that's
Flame
it.
inside was yours to be let free!
Not like this.
Demon Fang! Try this!
My fault.
Explosive ring!
I'll bring you back from death to
Demon Fang! You're mine! Demon
Bring you
Fang!
back from death to
Shine! Radiant
Astral art?
That's my shield.
forever!
Shut him down! Regenerate! I owe you one!
Train harder!
Demon Fang!
Here's a healing arc! Mega Ray!
Demon Fang!
Hurricane strike! Power of flame!
Demon Fang!
Glacial
Demon
fire!
Fang!
I will make it rain! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
We're in for a long slog with this one. You want me? Come get me.
I'll smash you! Burn!
It's a duel of the arts!
Going in.
I'm ready!
Pesky air.
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Not a chance! Demon Fang!
That'll bring you down.
Heal my weary companion!
Confiscated!
You're mine!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
Be still! Mirage!
This one's mine!
Demon Fang! I'm not done!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Elfin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you! Freeze Blazer!
This one's all mine! Swallow Blade! Demon Fang! Swallow Blade! I thank you!
Do it!
Crush!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! My turn!
Can you
take it? Elusive deity! Demon Fang!
Do it! Law! I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
That'll bring you down.
I carve through armor!
Heal body transition next week! Here's a healing art!
Flying spree! Why can't they just sit still? Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Meteor!
Demon Fang!
Don't mind if I do!
Heal my weary companion! Burn in hell! Try harder! My turn! Demon Fang!
Glacial Fire! Hurricane Strike!
Stop!
Healing
Shield
circle!
and Fang!
Can't get out of this!
Warrior! Mega
Demon
Ray!
Fang!
I'm all
This one
set!
keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Done! I'll leave it to you!
I got you.
Hurricane! Demon Fang! Slap! Begin! Try harder! Not a chance! Eat this!
Now you see what I can do.
Demon Fang!
Will this help? Nothing
Try
can
this.
defy me. Denied.
Do it! I'm grateful.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Elfin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Demon Fang!
This one's mine.
In a bind? Inside me, yours! Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight! Swallow Blade!
Annihilation! Not on my watch!
Demon Fang!
To the fray! Annihilation!
Hurricane Strike.
This one's really Begin! Demon Fang! Seismic rush! Try this! Ring! Ringing you apart!
Outstanding form!
Demon Fang!
Tiger Blade.
Swallow Blade! Demon Fang! In a bind? Demon Fang! Not today!
Ready!
Hurricane Strike.
Demon Fang!
Shattering pieces.
Grind you into dust! Try
Flaming
this!
Meteor.
The fluidity of your movement
Piercing
is simply
Here's a healing
incredible.
art!
I can't take much more.
First aid!
Mega Ray. It's time to finish this. Die.
Consuming wildfire!
I'm ready. Crumble.
Demon Fang!
Hurricane Strike. I don't have much left.
Why'd you heal me?
You
Is that
made me
design?
angry.
right.
That was a bad idea.
Demon Fang!
I won't give up. Come on. You have to hold on.
You're mine!
Make it rain.
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed
Demon
ball.
Fang!
I got you.
It's on! Demon Fang!
being interrupted.
To it! Demon Fang!
Resonate with the earth!
Ignite!
Stalagmite!
Demon Fang!
Alright.
Now where was I?
Explosive
Alright,
ring!
take this! Where was I? Can't get out of
Demon
this!
Fang!
Feast the flame!
Take it!
Without a trace!
Captivity!
Demon Fang!
This one is
Elusive
mine!
deity!
Don't mind if I do.
That'll bring you down!
Now you see what I can do!
Lion Howl! Idiot! Discharge!
Demon Fang! Eat
Going
this!
in! By the power of flame! Hurricane Bear without a
Try
trace!
this.
Assault!
Explosive ring!
I'll face you! Dance on the
Demon
ring!
Fang!
Blade denied! Going in!
Such unadulterated fury.
By the power of
Swallow
flame!
blade!
Let's keep up the pressure!
Grind you into
Piercing
dust!
roar!
Shine! Radiant
Demon
light!
Fang!
Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Feast of
Now I
mine!
can let loose!
Where are you going?
I'm not done! Burn in hell! I owe you one!
Here's a healing art! Hurricane Strike! First aid!
Hold nothing back! Demon Fang!
Spear!
Mega Ray!
Demon Fang! It's too much! Here I come!
Out of ammo!
Demon Fang!
Hurricane Expert coming through! Feast of Healing Circle! Alright! Not on
They
my
smite
watch!
on blade!
You! Thunder Touch! I'm all stuffed up! Hurricane Strike!
Demon Fang!
Going in! Look sharp! Make it rain! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Let's see what we've got!
Denied!
Prepare to be sealed! In a bind,
Here I come! Demon
I shall
Fang!
ensure you survive this!
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Ignite! We got flyers!
I've got it! Let a marksman handle it.
All yours!
I don't have much left.
Demon Fang!
Appreciate that. This one's
this.
mine.
Strike!
This
I'm
one's
not
mine.
done! Here I come! I'm not done!
Hurricane Strike!
Swallow blade!
This one's mine.
Flaming
Here goes! This one's mine.
Demon Fang!
Here, primed and red.
Swallow blade!
This
one's
one's
all
mine.
Eat dirt! Demon Fang!
meteor!
Swallow blade!
Do it!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it! More? You're mine!
More sequels?
Keep going! Take them down! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Here
My
I go!
turn!
Hurricane Strike!
Mirage!
Far enough! Not on my watch!
Now you see what I can do! Tempest!
Hurricane Strike! Jolene! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Here I reinforcements incoming! Not a problem!
You picked the wrong fight!
Soaring piercing
Demon
roar!
Fang!
Do it! That's my
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Are they calling reinforcements?
Thin them out! Don't get surrounded!
Mirage! Demon Fang!
No further!
Going
Swallow
in!
blade! Demon Fang!
Hurricane Strike!
Demon Fang!
Going in!
Swallow blade! Demon Fang!
I'm ready!
By the power of... This ends now! now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Outbender!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Hey! Blow them away! Piss off!
Searing flame!
Piercing roar! Burn in hell!
Hurricane
Demon Fang!
Reload!
Rending you apart!
Do it!
Here I come!
Astral energy! Full throttle! This one's mine! Lacerating! I never miss!
Roar!
Flaming
Demon
meteor!
Fang! I've been hit with something!
I'll heal you all!
So even a master
Demon Fang!
Can't get out of this!
Demon Fang!
They're on
Here goes! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Take
One more!
Resonate
Get
with me!
ready!
Burn in hell!
This one's mine!
Demon Fang!
Don't mind if I do!
Armor won't save you! Look sharp! Bloody
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Freezer!
You picked the wrong fight! Swallow Blade! Demon Fang!
Reload!
Now you're gonna tick me off!
Let the
You're
marksman
mine!
handle this! All stopped up!
Demon Fang!
Let me help!
Swallow Blade!
First aid!
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Militia!
More?
Here's a
Demon
healing
Fang!
arc!
Denied!
First aid!
Swallow Blade!
Piercing roar!
Demon Fang!
Now we're not...
Explosive ring!
Finish without a
Demon
trace!
Fang!
Hurricane
This one's all mine!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
You're on! Eat dirt!
In a bind?
Demon Fang!
Rending you up! I'm ready!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Not a chance!
Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
Here goes!
Demon Fang!
Not on my watch!
I can carve through!
You must be tired of feeling it.
This one's
I'm merely
mine.
doing what I can to help. Glad you're on us.
Astral energy!
Say no more! My turn! Demon Fang! Eat dirt! Demon Fang!
Make it rain!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I've been doing really great lately.
Maybe it's time I try on something new.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Far enough! Try this! Ring!
Right here! I got it! Where are you
They
going?
may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
Here's a healing art!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Make This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alvin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Wields art
Ignite!
too.
You'll soon see
Can't
about
get out of
that!
this.
Swallow blade! Take this! Hold nothing back! Demon Fang!
Can you take it?
Ready! Where are you going? Make it quick!
Blow them away!
There!
Now!
I'm all cuffed up!
Swallow blade! Demon Fang!
Slot! Make it rain! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart. The Zoogles here are putting up a real fight.
That just goes to show how important this place is.
Or perhaps they simply thrived freely here under such harsh conditions.
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah, it's like when I made contact with Dana's will in the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
But Rena's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we might learn something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna...
Linwell!
There was only meant to be one world. And your goal is to make them one. Is this fear? What just happened?
Are you all right? Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed!
He's right. You had us all terrified, Rinwell.
I'm sorry. I really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants, how it feels. Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't evenly spread like Dana's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dahna while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted. Like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dahna, respectively. The Renans Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy, is composed of all six. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dahna and Rena into one world is in order to save itself. And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shion.
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong like you said, does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been, there'd be no Dahna and no Rena, no masters or slaves, no lords, no crown contest, maybe just peace. I need some...
To think, all this started because of the Great Spirit's desire to keep living. The only reason it craves energy is because it's dying from starvation. When you think about it like that, maybe the things it's done aren't so strange after all.
If Rena had been more like Dahna, things would have worked out a whole lot better.
It's like Hevrecht 35 told us. The Dahnan and Renan spirits are meant to be completely different beings.
Rena's energy amassing in one place led to its developing a powerful will. But that also made it crave energy, sapping Rena dry until it perished.
Whereas Dahna's energy is dispersed, meaning its will never developed to the same extent. And without that hunger, Dahna the planet was spared.
As for which is correct, well, I'm not sure it's our place to even say. Still, I can't help but think it reminds me a lot of the dichotomy of the human condition.
Dichotomy? What do you mean?
Those who know not satisfaction are driven to keep devouring without limit. But those who are content with their lot in life rarely fulfill their potential. I imagine it's likely that the larger Rena's Great Spirit grew, the more and more powerful its hunger also became.
Everything in moderation. When all's said and done, maybe that's the hardest thing for people to learn.
Eat dirt!
Don't mind if I do. Crumble!
Now you see what I can do!
I'll shoot them out of the sky!
Is that a healing art? It is. I can't ignore your pain.
Go for the weak point!
Demon Fang!
Captivity!
Igneous Discharge!
Grind you into
Demon Fang!
no further!
Shield and Blade! Slash! The flame inside you! Take it! Burn! Take it! Demon Fang!
Hard you to death!
Never fit!
Take it!
Round and round!
Demon Fang! Wide open!
It won't escape me.
Demon Fang! Try this!
Piercing
Fang!
I'll heal you all!
No further!
Demon Fang!
Healing circle!
Demon Fang!
Hurricane Strike!
I'll face you!
Sorry.
This one's mine!
You do the same for me.
Slash! Swallow!
Arch Seal! Hurricane
Fluidity of your
Strike!
movement
Not
is simply
in
incredible.
Flaming Meteor!
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! Swallow Blade! Demon Fang!
Glacial Fire!
Elusive deity!
Target
Blade! You're mine!
Annihilation! By the
I
power
can
of
carve
flame!
through armor!
Hurricane
Elusive
Strike!
deity!
Going in!
In a bind!
Demon Fang!
Explosion!
Death
Arc! Here's a healing arc!
Explosive Ray!
Let's keep up the pressure! Where are you going?
Demon Fang!
Soaring blast!
Glacial Spear! Here's the
Demon
Evo!
Fang!
Assault!
Be still! This one's
Freeze
all
laser!
mine!
This one's mine!
Ignite!
Hurricane
Demon Fang!
Strike! By the power of flame! Going in! Finish
Take it!
Laser blow! Outstanding
No
form!
further!
I'm ready!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Wherever we go on this planet, there are machines littered everywhere.
It's impressive to look at as a bystander, but I sure wouldn't want to live here with all of this around.
I know what you mean. There are no fish here. I couldn't cook any of my delicious dinner. Here's for you all if we lived here.
Clearly the worst point against it.
Let's see what you've got.
Shield and here goes! Going in! Don't mind if I do! Hurricane Strike! Healing circle!
It can hide itself? From me? Demon Fang!
Far enough!
I'm not
Bloody howling!
Demon Fang!
Hurricane Mega Ray!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Going in!
The flame inside me
Glacial
yearns
Spear.
to be
Here's
let free!
Hurricane Strike!
Slash!
Laser
Demon Fang!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher! Crescent Moon! Tiger Blade!
Can you take it?
And I had spinning just
Not
one
today!
Demon
Fang! Try this!
Glacial
Can't get out of this!
Explosive ring! Demon Fang!
Resonate with the earth!
Blizzard Blow! Here's a healing arc! Flaming Meteor!
Engulf you!
Demon Fang!
Shield and let the marksman handle this!
I'll face you!
Mega Ray! Arc Steel! Going in!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Demon Fang!
How do you like being pounded into shape? Don't mind if I do.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Hurricane strike!
Demon Fang!
Shattering steel! Pieces!
Alright,
Let me out! Down! You're armed!
in a bind.
Hurricane strike!
I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out then.
And miss all the fun. No way.
Annihilation!
Demon Fang!
Here's a healing art! Glacial fire!
Their arts were interrupted.
Try this!
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
No place here.
Feast of fire!
Eat dirt!
Do it!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
Being interrupted.
Thanks, Shia.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Resonate with the earth.
First aid!
Rending you up. Ready as well. In a bind.
Here! Hurricane
Now you
strike!
see what I can do.
Mega ray! Blizzard blow!
Hold nothing back! This should do it! Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Beast assault!
Demon Fang!
Healing circle!
Why'd you do that?
To stop you dying?
I'm roughly forgotten.
Ignite!
Annihilation!
Demon Fang!
Fire flame! Hurricane strike!
Demon
This
Fang!
one's mine!
Heal!
Let's get
Demon Fang!
Take this.
Hurricane radiant
Demon
here!
Fang!
Go in!
Shine. Radiant light. Force of regeneration.
Demon Fang!
Denied!
Allow me to help.
Demon Fang!
Here goes!
Charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Dance on the wind.
First aid!
Ready and ready.
Berseria is said to be the best motivation.
Eat dirt!
What's in the sky is mine!
Shine. Radiant light. All force of regeneration.
Demon Fang!
Here's a healing art!
Can't... Here!
Forgive me. It's my fault.
Demon Fang!
So
Now you're getting serious?
Thank you.
Demon Fang!
Here I
Demon
go!
Can't get out of this.
Try harder!
Here's a healing
Demon
art!
Fang!
Hurricane strike!
Swallow Blade! Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
I'm nearly done for. Resurrection light.
Power of lightning!
All right.
Let me out!
Swallow Blade!
Heal. I owe you one for
Into
that.
the shadow! Going in!
Hold on to your arm.
Here I come! Vanish without a trace!
Ignite!
Hurricane strike! Leave the charges to me!
Demon Fang!
Far enough!
Here I come!
Light up
Heal
the
my
dark!
weary
Demon!
I got it!
Anything in armor is all mine.
Searing flame!
Demon Fang!
Prime! Searing! That'll bring you down!
Now you see what I can do. Now you've gone and ticked me off.
Demon
I
Fang!
let my guard down.
You'll pay for that! Swallow Blade! Try harder! My turn!
Take this.
Here I come! Demon Fang! It's on! Demon Fang! Burn!
Shine. Radiant light.
Demon Fang!
Regeneration. Regenerate.
I'm not done!
Time to
It's over!
Dance on the wind.
I'm all stopped up!
Demon Fang! Try this! I could do without this pain! Okay, here I go! Sorry, trouble.
Ready, Torture Blade! Don't mind if I do!
Demon Fang!
Astral Energy!
Say no more! Now! Take this!
This one's mine!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang! No further! Demon Fang!
I'll face you! This one's mine!
Burn!
I can carve through
Okay, wall!
This one's ready to go! Far enough! And just like that, I'm back in. Start by holding your front line.
I have
Sooner
no
said than
limits.
done.
Demon Fang!
Hurricane Strike!
Strike!
Speed! Elusive deity!
Demon Fang!
Hurricane Strike!
You're on! Demon
In a
Fang!
bind?
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Demon Fang! Swallow Blade!
Hurricane Strike!
Swallow Blade!
Going in.
Demon Fang! Swallow Blade!
Dance on the wind.
Hold on to your armor!
Switch to blizzard!
Demon Fang! Now I can let loose! Demon Fang!
Flaming meteor!
Power of flame! Renans without a trace!
Come on! Demon Fang!
Not in your dreams!
I'm ready!
Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! I need to be stronger.
Get lost!
Fang!
Far enough!
Burn in hell!
Here!
I'll face you.
Demon Fang!
Let me see what I can do.
Radiant? This one's mine!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Make it rain!
Blow them away! My turn!
Gemini
In a bind?
Demon Fang!
This one's mine! All yours, Kisara. We did it!
My turn!
Magnificently
Do
done.
it! All yours, Kisara.
Damn it! Swallow Blade! Demon Fang!
Reload!
Here I come! I'm ready! Rolling! In an instant! Impact Block!
Fighting in this state isn't advisable.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Look sharp! Their arts were interrupted.
Ignite! Demon Fang!
Let me out! Nothing
Try
gets
this!
by me.
Without a trace!
Explosive ring!
You're mine! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Demon Fang!
Hurricane Strike! I'm gone!
Another incantation. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Demon Fang! Take this! No escape!
Begin! Off it!
Smash you!
Hurricane Strike!
Outstanding
Flame
force!
inside me yearns to be let free!
Healing circle!
Demon Fang!
Appreciate the help.
Thank you for all your help.
Please,
I'm glad to know someone's got my back.
Shield and make! Captivity! Black
Crush! Demon Fang!
Flaming Meteor!
Mega Ray!
Time to
Take
shine!
this! You're mine!
Now you've gone and ticked me off!
Demon Fang!
Annihilation! I'm all
Shield and make!
Annihilation! Mega Ray!
A charge like that could easily be fatally done
Just as well, I'm here to stop it!
Radiant here!
You're mine!
Glacial
The
Punch!
flame
Far
inside
enough!
me yearns to be let free!
Art expert coming through!
Crescent Moon!
Try this!
Confiscated!
Explosive ring!
Annihilation!
Demon!
fluidity of your movement.
Ready and raring!
Smash you!
Going in!
Demon Fang!
Blizzard Bloom!
I need
I'll heal you all!
No further!
Hurricane Strike!
Demon Fang!
I don't feel so good.
Then it's
You
best to
picked the
fall
wrong
back.
fight!
Forgive me, darling.
Field!
Demon Fang!
Steering! Here's a healing arc! Eat dirt!
The enemy wields art too.
We'll soon see about that!
Let's keep up the pressure! Make it rain!
Astral energy!
Say no more. We won.
So those thorns of Shion's, they're really a part of Rena's great spirit?
Most likely. But only a small fragment of it in the big picture. I don't sense a will of its own emanating from them.
If it's that insignificant, is there that much point getting... rid of it?
I'll clear the way through.
I've got your back!
Demon Fang!
You're taking too many hits! Thanks, Shion.
Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Aim for the weak spot. No further. Demon Fang!
Far enough!
The flame inside me yearns to
This
be let
one's
free.
mine!
Thank you for all your help.
Demon Fang!
I'm glad to know
See
someone's
what I
got
can
my
do!
back.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance. Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Charge like that could easily be
Demon
fatal.
Fang!
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Stay away from my friend! Demon Fang!
Going in!
Blizzard bloom! I'll bring you
You're
back from
mine!
just this!
I'm not done! Demon Fang!
Resuscitation!
Swallow Blade! This one's all mine! No rest for the wicked.
That freaking does it!
Demon Fang!
Can't heal you forever!
Try this!
Hurricane!
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. Demon Fang!
Dragon Shell!
Time to let it rip!
That'll bring you down!
Demon Fang!
Talon Storm! This one's mine!
Here's a healing arc!
Talon Hurricane!
Can't get out of this!
Appreciate that! Let's tear 'em up!
You picked the wrong fight!
Here's this one's
Demon
mine!
Fang!
Their arcs were interrupted! Hurricane Fallen!
This should do it!
I can carve through armor!
Demon Fang! Okay,
Down!
here I go!
You're off!
Demon Fang!
Talon Storm!
You'll pay for that! I'm not done! It's
away!
over!
Glacial Punch!
This one's all mine! I'm on it! Demon Fang!
Talon Storm!
Burn! You require
Guardian
Demon
Shield!
Fang!
Alright,
You
what
can't
else?
get out of this!
I'm ready to go!
Infernal Torrent! Demon!
Piercing Roar!
Shouldn't have messed with me!
My head's spinning just watching you!
This is looking good!
Feel like I'm out of ammo!
Demon Fang! Try harder! My turn!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Demon
Fang!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Burn!
Something's wrong with me.
You just say the word and I'm there.
I can't believe it's come to this.
All good things come to an end.
Swallow Blade! Take this!
How freaking does it?
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Ready and rip!
Do it!
Lock! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
You're mine!
Already on!
It's in the sky, it's mine!
Demon Fang! This one's all mine! Demon Fang! Burn in hell! Demon Fang! Burn! Demon Fang! Okay.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
No steady still.
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Not on my watch!
It's time.
Here,
Swallow blade! Try this!
Away! I owe you. How do you like
Thanks.
being pounded into
This
shape?
one's all mine!
Guardian Field!
Thanks! I'm on it! Swallow blade! Demon Fang!
It looks like we made a mess.
Stop me dying?
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Demon Fang!
Grind them to pieces! Attack time!
No further! Here I
Use a
come!
healing art!
Demon Fang! Flaming Thrust! You're on!
This one's mine!
Escape! Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight! Demon Fang!
Now my clothes are ruined.
Demon Fang!
Ready!
Guardian
Try
Field!
this! Okay, here I go! Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Demon Fang!
Leave the charges to me.
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Glacial
Demon
Fire!
Fang!
Look sharp!
Again! Here's a healing art!
Demon Fang! Swallow blade!
Make it rain!
Lock! Get toasty!
Burn strike! My turn!
Going in! In here! Get charged!
This one's all mine!
Here goes!
Demon Fang! Ignite!
Hurricane
I
Fire!
owe you one!
Beast
Try
Assault!
this!
Shouldn't have messed with me.
Explosive ring!
Annihilation! By the
Demon
power
Fang!
of
Try
God!
this!
Now you see what I can do.
Explosive ring!
Crescent Moon!
Demon Fang!
Tiger Blade!
Explosive
I'll
ring!
heal you all!
Demon Fang!
Hold on to your heart! Here I come!
Take this! Inferno Punch!
Its defenses are down!
I'll beat it to dust.
Incineration Wave!
Going in!
Demon
I
Fang!
never miss!
Demon Fang!
Leave the charges to me!
Here's a healing
It's
art!
on!
Black
Incineration
Step!
Wave! You picked the wrong fight! Demon Fang!
Flaming Meteor!
Finish without a
Explosive ring!
Talon Hurricane!
Demon Fang!
Glacial Fire! Tiger Blade!
Blade! Demon
Here's
Fang!
a healing art!
Going in!
No, I won't give in. Shouldn't have messed with me. In a bind.
Demon Fang! Swallow Blade!
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade. Nice one, Alphin.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
I found... some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.